What's up? It's Sally. It's a little noise over there. They're doing a little construction. What's up, you guys? So if y'all don't already know, my channel is about travel, my travel journey, and my quest to assist as many of you who want to not only tag along, but start living a life like this yourselves. So I'm doing that by showing you my actual journey as I walk it. Today I'm walking it. Thought I'd go live, say what's up to you guys, and just let you see the streets. I'm in Antalya, Turkey right now, and here's one of the mosques. So I'm just walking around. I normally take the tram. This is actually the tram line that I normally take, which is 18 Turkey lira, which equates to about 56 cents per ride. Doesn't matter how far you're going, it's 56 cents, so get the most out of your ride. It's starting to get warm. And so it's about $1.12 a day if I venture into town using the tram every day. Not quite sure how much the buses are. I think the buses are maybe a little bit less per ride. I'm not quite sure because I haven't actually ventured onto a bus. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys. I basically not even show you anything, but if you happen to see some cool stuff, that's awesome. But just take you on a walk with me. This is my first time actually taking this walk. Just taking this walk. Normally, like I said, I'm on the tram. So I'm actually going to one of the many malls that they have here. This country, or this city, I can speak about this city because it's the only place I've been in Turkey so far. Very developed. Very, very developed. And let me just let you guys. I mean, see, there's the tram I'm normally on. Looks empty today. Or it looks kind of empty. I know it's a Friday. I don't know if that matters. But this is a very, very developed city. My impressions of Antalya. Hey, Shay, good morning. I gotta look deep. My impressions. There's another tram. Looks like a bullet train, don't it? And trams are super fast. They come every 5 to 10 minutes during the day, every 10 to 20 minutes at night, run until midnight. But anyway, as I was saying, it's actually very, very developed here. I happen to live off the beaten path, about 4 kilometers from the main area where everyone is, which is actually where the beaches are in the waterfront, which I normally prefer, but I was also ready to get settled and get into an apartment and kind of land at this place. So now I've met some more people here who are more than willing to assist me and lock something else down. Finding another place for a couple more months as a base, and then that allowed me some movement. There's so much to see, you guys. I am amazed at how much there is to see from here. And even from here, you can jump on a inexpensive tour all the way to Cappadocia. Everything is super cheap. Paragliding is $60. I might go 10 times. Anyway, let y'all see. Oops. A little bit more. But one of the reasons why I really encourage traveling, you guys, is for this, the exploration. You get to, depending on how long you're staying, where you're staying, what your intent is. For me, it's the long-term travel. It's looking for a new home base or a home base, or seasonal home base, but looking to see if it's a place that I actually would stay, longer term. And so it's actually really nice to be in places where it's walkable. Like I love a walkable city. So this is one of the other stops. And so literally I can't get lost, you guys, because if I just follow the tram tracks, I will end up where I'm supposed to be. But travel is, if you're a person who is normally kind of shy and reserved, keep to yourself, or the vice versa, you're a person who wants to meet new people and you want to get out here in the world and you want to explore and all of that kind of stuff, travel allows you to do that so easily. Like, you can't go wrong with travel. Also, let me know, you guys. I got a green man, so I'm gonna run. Let me know, you guys, if the wind shear or whatever gets too loud. I do have my mic on, so you should be able to hear me. But let me know if you can. So I'm gonna flip it so you guys can see this. It's another tram station where I would normally pass through. But these are kind of like residential areas. Everybody lives in apartments. Most of the world lives like this in apartments kind of settings, But you can't beat this walkability. Like, you could be up here if you want to, like, window shop. See all these stores? On the other side, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can walk here. The tram is there. You can't beat this. You can go. So why don't we do a little window shopping? This store has, oh, look at that. If you like playing cards, you got that. 35 lira. Can't be for the whole set. 35 lira is $1. Oh, look at that. They do have some amazing, what I would call ethnic art here. There's lots of murals and different things. But yeah, you can come and literally walk up and down the street. A lot of people say be mindful because they can overcharge you. If you just need basic stuff, like for your kids probably going to school and they have to wear uniforms, or I don't know what the rules are here. Lots of stores like that. Some furniture stores. There's a lot of stuff that you actually see in the hotels and stuff. Some more furniture. If you want to do some basket weaving, they've got yarn. Let me tell you, y'all, I have been wanting to, I knitted once in my life a long time ago. I don't know if I know how to knit anymore, but like I watched this one video where these people were knitting with like yarn that was like this big and making these huge, it was so cool. They were knitting with their arms. I gotta show you guys this. So we ride by this every time I'm on the tram, and I love it how it looks over here. So it's like a really chill area. This is when the restaurants start to pick up. Nighttime, all this stuff is lit up. You got the little water thingy there. Trees are in bloom. So it's super cool. But let's check out the view. You get to see the tram tramming by. Super cool. There's the cops. I will tell you guys, I got stopped last night. some say it's profiling, some say it's not. But obviously they know I'm not Turkish, so they stopped me. And it's the first time well, I didn't get stopped in Vietnam, but they do something similar in Vietnam where they check with your landlord or whoever you're renting from to see if people are there legally, which is why a lot of times they do take pictures and stuff of your passport. But anyway, the guy, he spoke enough English where he was, asking me for my passport, which I didn't have on me. I did have a picture of it, but I was with a Turkish lady and her fiance, who I met in this group, and they both speak good Turkish. And I kind of just sat back and watched, and it was almost like a joke kind of to the police officer, and I just kind of was paying attention to the vibe and the energy. But I did bring my passport today since I am going to be out by myself. I didn't have this issue before, and they said that it's something new. Got bedding. They said it is something new. They are cracking down on people overstaying. And one of the things I want you guys to know, if Turkey is one of your destinations, we get 3 months, 90 days. So 90 days, don't really say 3 months, because 3 months might be 92 days, depending on the 3 months that you come. Or it might be, 89 days or 88 days if you come on a leap year where there's only 28. You know what I'm saying? So you actually have to count the days in a month. That's a tip. Because we as Americans, I think we just go January, February, March, that's 3 months. But you might be shorting yourself, or you might be extending and not paying attention. This is how sometimes we get in trouble immigration-wise in different places. So we get 90 days. They just changed it this year, I believe. I believe in January even, that we don't need a visa anymore. We don't need to apply for a visa. So I came, passport in hand, and that's it. They stamped it. They don't even write a date on when, like some countries write a date that you have to leave, like Thailand. So we get 90 days, but this is the kicker, because you guys know that I've been to a lot of places where we're allowed to border hop and pop back in, which means that you could keep an apartment you can get an apartment for 6 months, for 9 months, a year, because you can come back very easily. Well, here you got to leave for 90 days. So you can only stay for 90, and they may do that 90, 180, I'm not sure, but that's just a heads up. So you can't go and get a 6-month apartment on a tourist visa that is only going to give you 90 days and think that you're going to leave the country, bop over to Greece or Egypt or Bulgaria or Croatia, wherever, and then come back in a few days. You're not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to let you in. Okay, let me flip it. So what that means is then you've paid or you've signed an agreement for a certain amount of time, and you're voiding that agreement. And that usually is problematic. So now we're in another area. So see how the little clock over there tells you when the train is coming. So now we're getting to the area where it's like a lot of shops. Show you some of the stuff that they have. So see how they got the big loofahs? If you get a real loofah that is like fresh, it's actually got the seeds in it, which is really cool. They got soap, all kinds of good stuff over here. Almonds, baklava. It's fantastic. Some dried fruits. Apartments. Clothing stores, more. I'm not quite sure if they call these Turkish delight stores. The Turkish delight stores are the stores with all like the baklava and candy and treats and snacks. Here's your witchy jiggy. Look at the dogs. He didn't like the dogs much. Look at this guy. I think he might be trying to mount him. It's a little aggressive. It's always the big dogs. Then they have stores like this Rossman. It's like like a not a Walmart, like Walgreens and things like that, where you can get all of your hygiene, facial, stuff like that. And I like those stores because that's where you can go in and look for a lot of different products and things. Flip it. Okay, another trend. Look at that. Oh, is this a gun shop? Police. Oh, look at the cat. I think it's a real cat. It's a real cat. But it's they have a shooting range. So they have shooting ranges here, you guys. Which is actually kind of cool because, which is very interesting actually. I'm not quite sure if it's open to the public. That might be something that I'll check out because us Westerners like our shooting ranges. I don't know if it's just for police because I don't know if you can legally carry guns here. Telling somebody to get off the tracks. Oh, the birds. He was trying to be nice. And not run over the birds. See that? Humanitarianism. So another thing you'll see is a lot of tapestries. A lot of tapestry shops with carpets and different flooring and I don't even call it tapestry. Maybe that's not the word. Y'all know what I'm saying. But you see the prices? $200. So you can buy stuff from these. So $200 is $6, $6 USD. So you can actually get off really, really well in terms of food. If if you're just trying to chill and kind of make your way while you're here with minimal, you could do it very easily without spending a whole lot of money. Some little markets and stuff like that. So you don't have to spend a grip in different places that you go. It's not necessary. But you can also go to the mall. So I'm actually heading to the mall because there's some pants and things that I want to get that are more seasonal no matter where I am. And they fit my weight demographic more. And are a little bit more stylish and I can kind of pair them with more things. So I'm going to check some of those out. But like I said, if you're just looking for like workout clothes or things that, t-shirts, stuff like that, it's really easy to get that kind of stuff. They have a lot of course, jewelry stores. They have, they've got, so pastries are the thing. Bread and pastries. I don't know if that whole cake is $220. It can't be. I guess that's $6. But they have like so much good stuff in these shops. Last night I had a lot of things. I really don't need anything else. That's bread. This is kind of like a little small shopping center. So they have like different stores, but little places like this that you'll find along the way too. So it's one of those areas where you could literally, one of those cities where you could probably find everything that you need. So when I was in Cabo, I actually had one of my good friends who I ended up meeting there bring me things from Amazon because I was like, oh my God, I need this, I need that, all this stuff. I get here and I'm like, oh, because you never know what you're going to have access to. And the way that people talked about Antalya, it wasn't like it was one of those places where you could easily find, everything you need. So I like this. Every time we go by this on the tram, I'm always like, oh, this is so dope. It's a little houseware store. Like I said, they have all kinds of stuff. So I don't know what the prices are. So heaters and like electrical ovens. It doesn't have a price on it, so I'm not quite sure. Get you a scooter. The scooters are cute. They've got the electric scooters that you can rent. So now I'm getting to a busier part of town where the mall is closed and you can do a lot of shopping over here. So you just see tons and tons of people. But this is, this is why I travel. Why a lot of people who travel like me travel. Because you have an opportunity to meet people that you may not have ever met otherwise. You get to interact with people. It kind of forces you to socialize. That's the word. Especially if you're not a social person or if you are a social person. And you can be as social or not social as you want. As you can see, I can walk down the street. Most people are probably kind of staring away from me because I've got my camera out. And so they know I'm videoing. So a lot of people kind of, But as you can see, everybody is, doing their own thing, minding their business. But this is kind of cool because you're on a street that literally has everything. And I can't tell you what all these stores are. So if you want something, you have to just kind of go in and check it out. Food shops. Basically, if you see 100, that's basically $3. And this is the mall with all the colors. Mark Antalya. So that's where I'm going. But look at all these awesome walkways. Like, I love how they have it set up. So it's very comfortable. You don't have to worry about really being run over. I think traffic is really reasonable as well. So I'm actually heading over to the mall. But y'all, it's super cool. I hope this is coming through good. Because I hate to have walked all this way and you guys haven't seen anything. So I'm going to go off in a minute because actually we have to go through security when you go into the mall.
Sizlerin desteklerine ihtiyacım var. Yaşamak için, hayata tutunabilmem için sizlerin ellerinden tutmanıza ihtiyacım var. Lütfen çaresizliğime çare olun.
When you go into the mall, you go through
giden yüzü olmaya devam
detectors. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to sign off and then I'll go back on when I get in the store because I actually want to show you the mall as well. All right, you guys, so I will check you guys out on the other side, but I will have to turn everything off so that I can go into the mall. All right, you guys, toodles.